Beneath California's golden skies, a chilling, silent storm brews in the most unexpected of places its luxury housing market. The paradise that once promised ocean views and effortless wealth is not merely cracking. It stands on the verge of a full-blown housing collapse. In 2025, cities that once symbolized success, where million-dollar mansions soared past unimaginable price points, now unravel under the weight of vanishing demand, financial overreach, and a stunning collapse in values. This isn't just about a slowdown for the rich. This is a brutal, undeniable reckoning. Home values are plummeting, with some of the most exclusive properties facing the terrifying prospect of being slashed 50% or more from their peak. The very pillars that propped up these dream markets, from foreign investment to easy credit, are crumbling overnight. These 10 housing markets are not simply facing a crisis. They are the undeniable epicenters of an unprecedented luxury collapse. The glitz is fading, the fear is real, and for countless wealthy homeowners, the pain has only just begun. Number 10, San Diego. San Diego. The eternal paradise boasts sun surf and some of the most expensive real estate in the country. But in 2025, even this coveted market faces a brutal reckoning. Its high costs and reliance on a delicate economic balance are making it profoundly vulnerable. While it may not experience the extreme depths of other luxury spots, the signs of a coming collapse are undeniable. San Diego's median home prices soared to over $875,000 during the peak frenzy of 2021 to 2022. Creating a profound affordability crisis, even for the upper middle class. In 2025, prices are visibly tumbling now, hovering around $720,000. This represents a stunning 17.6% drop from its peak, translating to a jaw-dropping loss of over $150,000 for the typical homeowner. Demand has utterly evaporated. Listings are stacking up higher than its iconic bluffs, and vicious price cuts are now slicing through this coveted market. Inventory has surged a staggering 60% year over year, indicating a massive glut of homes. Add relentlessly rising property taxes and escalating insurance premiums for high-value coastal and wildfire-prone properties, and the cost of ownership becomes unbearable for many. Nearly 40% of listings have already seen price cuts, and homes now linger on the market for over 90 days. The job market is cooling too, especially in tech-adjacent sectors, and tourism directly impacting buyer confidence. San Diego, once seen as crash-proof, is now being consumed by a brutal reality. Its beauty remains, but the financial foundation crumbles fast, threatening widespread equity losses and a prolonged, painful market collapse. Number 9, Long Beach. This vibrant coastal city, known for its diverse neighborhoods, bustling port, and unique blend of urban energy and beach appeal, was once seen as a more accessible entry point to the Southern California dream. But in 2025, Long Beach shows clear and alarming signs of a luxury market teetering on the edge of collapse, where its very desirability is now its brutal undoing, cementing its place as a city to avoid. In 2022, the median home price in Long Beach had soared to around $720,000. In 2025, that figure is visibly plummeting, with analysts predicting a devastating 10 to 15% price drop year over year. For a city with such high property values, that percentage translates to a brutal loss of $72,000 to $108,000 in value, for the typical homeowner, creating immediate and profound regret for recent buyers. Inventory is up a staggering 60% year over year, meaning there are vastly more homes on the market than interested buyers. Properties that once vanished in under 3 weeks now sit for an agonizing 100 to 120 days, accumulating multiple deep price cuts. Sellers are increasingly desperate, slashing initial asking prices by $50,000 to $100,000 just to stay competitive in a rapidly cooling environment. One of the main culprits, stubbornly high mortgage rates stuck near 7%. The payment on an average Long Beach home now exceeds $400 to $800 per month, with 20% down before taxes and insurance. This is simply pricing out entire swaths of would-be buyers. Long Beach still has its charm, but its housing market is not just flickering. Its shine is tragically fading fast under the weight of unsustainable growth, dwindling demand, mounting unsold inventory, and widespread financial distress, making it a critical market to watch. Number 8. Santa Clarita. This sprawling, family-friendly valley city, nestled in northern Los Angeles County, was once considered a haven for commuters seeking more space and perceived value away from the dense urban core. Its master-planned communities and appealing lifestyle drove immense growth. But in 2025, Santa Clarita has transformed into an increasingly perilous landscape, with its housing market showing clear signs of a coming crash, where its rapid expansion has become its downfall. The median home price in Santa Clarita had soared to around $750,000. Now that figure visibly slides, with analysts predicting an 8 to 12% price drop year over year. For a widespread suburban community, even that percentage translates to a brutal loss of $60,000 to $90,000 in value for the typical homeowner, creating significant regret for recent buyers. Inventory is up a staggering 38% year over year, meaning there are far more homes on the market than interested buyers. Stubbornly high mortgage rates stuck near 7% mean the payment on an average Santa Clarita home exceeds $5,000 per month, with 20% down before taxes and HOAs. This is pricing out entire swaths of would-be buyers. Add high property taxes, around 1.2% in LA County, and rising insurance costs, and the total burden balloons fast. Properties that once vanished in under a month now sit for an average of 60 to 70 days, accumulating multiple price cuts. Sellers are increasingly desperate, slashing initial asking prices to stay competitive in a rapidly cooling environment. Santa Clarita still holds its family appeal, but its housing market is cracking under the weight of unsustainable growth, dwindling demand, and mounting unsold inventory. Number 7. Irvine. Long hailed as a safe, meticulously master-planned model city and a symbol of California suburban perfection, Irvine's reputation now stands on dangerously shaky ground. In 2025, if the U.S. economy enters a recession, this formerly pristine housing market faces a profound and painful collapse, threatening to unravel years of soaring property values. Irvine's explosive growth was fueled by its top-tier schools, corporate campuses, and immense desirability, pushing the median home price to a jaw-dropping peak around $1.6 million. However, this aggressive appreciation led to extreme overvaluation, making it uniquely vulnerable to any economic shock. A national recession would directly impact the corporate and tech sectors that feed Irvine's affluent buyer pool, leading to hiring freezes and job insecurity. The danger for Irvine is magnified by its high ongoing costs and potential buyer fatigue. With mortgage rates near 7%, the monthly payment on a median Irvine home is astronomical, over $10,000 before high property taxes and HOA fees. Inventory has already increased up 35% year over year, and homes are sitting longer, averaging 55 days. In a true meltdown scenario, this surplus would overwhelm reduced demand, leading to widespread price reductions, potentially a 25% drop from peak values. Furthermore, the high-end condo market is especially weak, with foreign investor demand shrinking. Irvine's housing market, built on a foundation of seemingly perfect growth, is highly susceptible to an economic downturn, threatening widespread equity losses and a sharp correction if a recession materializes. Number 6. Palm Springs. This iconic desert oasis, a global haven for sunshine, mid-century modern architecture, and a laid-back resort lifestyle, attracted a steady stream of tourists, retirees, and second-home buyers. Its real estate market soared, seemingly immune to typical market rules. But in 2025, Palm Springs' housing boom has tragically died, leaving it facing a painful and undeniable correction that threatens its status as a high-end destination. The median home price here soared to a lofty $750,000 during the recent boom, fueled by its unique charm and the influx of external wealth. This created an overvaluation that is now unraveling. A national economic slowdown, coupled with stubbornly high 7% mortgage rates, is drastically curtailing this specific buyer pool. Many retirees are rethinking large purchases, and discretionary spending for luxury second homes is diminishing. The market indicators reflect this devastating shift. New home inventory has surged significantly, and homes now sit for extended periods averaging 90-100 days on market, with a rising percentage of price cuts. The prevalence of high-end communities with substantial HOA fees, often $500 to $1,500 plus monthly, and astronomical utility costs, extreme AC use pool heating, means the true burden of ownership is immense. Coupled with high property taxes, these costs are becoming unsustainable even for affluent buyers. For those drawn by Palm Springs' allure, the housing market presents a precarious investment in 2025, where the dream of a desert paradise has become a financial quagmire, its boom having officially died. Number 5. Laguna Niguel. This affluent Orange County coastal suburb, celebrated for its ocean views, master-planned communities, and access to some of Southern California's most beautiful beaches, has long epitomized the desirable high-end lifestyle. But in 2025, Laguna Niguel's housing market sits on a real estate bubble that's nearing a breaking point, making it one of California's most financially precarious coastal markets. Median home prices have climbed to a staggering $144 million, up over 35% since 2019, placing it firmly among California's most expensive non-metropolitan coastal markets. For today's buyer, that price point demands an almost impossible down payment of nearly $280,000, and the monthly mortgage payments, they top $9,300 at a 7% interest rate. Add in $15,400 annually in property taxes, and roughly $4,000 for insurance, especially crucial given its coastal location and wildfire risks. And you're paying close to $130,000 a year just to own a median home. But price alone isn't the issue. The market's very health is eroding. Laguna Niguel's market sees demand slow dramatically. Average days on market have climbed past 65, a chilling sign of buyer hesitation, and sellers are now routinely slashing asking prices by $100,000 to $250,000. Investors who scooped up properties during the pandemic frenzy are discovering that even at $4,000 to $4,500 in monthly rent, they're falling critically short of covering mortgage payments, HOA fees, and property upkeep. While the scenery remains unbeatable, the housing economics no longer add up. If interest rates stay high and buyer hesitancy continues, Laguna Niguel may become a case study in what happens when a coastal boomtown gets priced beyond its fundamentals. Number 4. Dana Point. Dana Point is a postcard-worthy coastal paradise perched on dramatic cliffs with ocean views, yacht harbors, and some of the most beautiful shorelines in Southern California. But for all its natural charm, Dana Point's housing market in 2025 treads into dangerous bubble territory, where its immense beauty is matched by profound financial risk, signaling a significant price collapse. The median home price has surged to a lofty $1.7 million, pricing out even many upper-middle-class families. That translates to a monthly mortgage of approximately $11,300 with a 7% interest rate and 20% down, excluding taxes and insurance. Once you add the $18,700 in annual property taxes and around $4,500 for insurance thanks to its coastal location and fire risks, the cost to own a median home in Dana Point exceeds $160,000 per year. This doesn't even include HOA fees, which often run $350 to $700 per month for ocean view condos or gated communities. In total, some homeowners are paying over $180,000 per year just to maintain their lifestyle. Days on market have increased to over 60, a dramatic shift from the pandemic frenzy, when homes were snatched up in days. Over 45% of listings have experienced price cuts, many slashed by $100,000 or more. Oceanfront properties might still command top dollar, but the rest of the market feels the pressure. Dana Point relies heavily on tourism and hospitality, which can be volatile in economic downturns. Many short-term rental owners are now trying to exit, flooding the market with inventory. Combine that with fewer international buyers and tighter lending standards, and you have the makings of a localized housing correction. While Dana Point will always be beautiful in 2025, it's becoming financially out of reach for the vast majority. Unless interest rates drop sharply or income growth surges, many buyers may be priced out, and current owners could see values plateau or even dip. Number 3, Laguna Beach. This idyllic coastal enclave in Orange County, renowned for its stunning coves, vibrant art scene, and exclusive upscale lifestyle, now sits on a dangerous high-end real estate bubble that is audibly nearing a breaking point. Its immense beauty is matched by profound financial risk, signaling an impending crash. Median home prices here have climbed to a staggering $2.5 million, up over 45% since 2019, placing it among the most expensive non-metropolitan coastal markets in California. For today's buyer, that price point demands a down payment of nearly $500,000. And the monthly mortgage payments, they top $16,000 at a 7% interest rate. Add in $27,500 annually in property taxes and a crushing $6,000 for insurance, especially crucial in a region exposed to sea level rise and coastal erosion. And you're paying close to $250,000 a year just to own a median home. But price alone isn't the issue. The market's very health is eroding. Laguna Beach's market sees demand slow dramatically. Average days on market have climbed past 60, a chilling sign of buyer hesitation, and sellers are now routinely slashing asking prices by $100,000 to $200,000. In early 2025, nearly half of all listings underwent at least one price cut, a desperate attempt to move properties. Inventory is rising particularly in the luxury condo and second home markets, where out-of-state buyers are disappearing due to high borrowing costs and economic uncertainty. Laguna Beach faces a severe triple threat: unaffordable purchase prices, rapidly declining investor returns, and increasing climate risk. While the scenery remains unbeatable, the housing economics no longer add up. If interest rates stay high and buyer hesitancy continues, Laguna Beach may tragically become a case study in what happens when a coastal boomtown gets priced beyond its fundamentals. Number 2, Palos Verdes. This exclusive peninsula, renowned for its breathtaking ocean bluffs, panoramic views of the Pacific, and sprawling luxury estates, is the epitome of elite Southern California living. The median home price here now sits at an eye-popping $2.5 million, having climbed over 30% in recent years. And those prices come with very real and very high monthly consequences. A buyer putting down 20% and financing at today's 7% mortgage rate is looking at monthly payments of approximately $16,600 before taxes, specialized insurance, and maintenance. Property taxes tack on an extra $27,500 per year. But the truly unique financial specter here is insurance and ongoing geological risk. Given its dramatic cliffside terrain, properties in Palos Verdes can face substantial premiums for landslide, earthquake, and wildfire insurance, easily surpassing $6,000 to $10,000 annually. These costs are prohibitive for some. Even with the community's immense prestige, buyers are clearly hesitating. Homes now spend over 60 days on the market, double the average seen during the 2020-2022 boom. Inventory has ticked up, and price reductions are commonplace, often in the six-figure range. Agents report an increasing number of sellers trying to offload before prices dip further, especially those with adjustable-rate mortgages resetting to painful levels. The buyer pool for homes priced above $2 million is narrowing fast in 2025. Many former buyers are now priced out waiting for rate relief or simply choosing less risky locations. Palos Verdes may still boast unparalleled views and exclusivity, but the economics no longer line up. Unless interest rates drop or buyer confidence surges, this community is perched on the edge of an unsustainable pricing cliff, hinting at a painful recalibration of its luxury bubble. Number 1, Malibu. Finally, at number 1, we have Malibu. This iconic stretch of coastline, synonymous with celebrity mansions, breathtaking ocean views, and unparalleled luxury, is truly a world unto itself. But in 2025, Malibu stands as the absolute ground zero, where California's luxury housing bubble exploded. Its unchecked expansion and speculative fever are now transforming into a profound and catastrophic collapse. Malibu's housing boom was fueled by an intoxicating mix of unprecedented international investment, the influx of high-net-worth individuals, and pervasive speculative flipping in its high-end enclaves. This pushed median home prices to astronomical heights, often peaking between $4.5 million and $5.5 million by mid-2022. This aggressive high-stakes expansion was a definitive symptom of the bubble's early and extreme inflation. Now the terrifying reality behind the glamour is a market in freefall. Prices are down 20 to 30% from peak in many key ultra-luxury properties, translating to an astonishing $1 million to $1.5 million plus loss per home. The global investor class has vanished. Foreign buyers are pulling out amidst capital controls and global economic uncertainty. The devastating result, thousands of multi-million-dollar units sitting unsold or worse, catastrophically underwater. Insurance premiums have exploded, especially for homes in high-risk wildfire zones and on cliffsides. Many owners face crippling annual premiums exceeding $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 plus. Add in massive special assessments for building repairs or geological stabilization, and the cost of ownership has become untenable. The ultra-luxury rental market is oversaturated with yields plummeting. Flippers are taking monumental losses just to escape the collapse. Malibu is still dazzling, still exclusive, but its real estate math no longer adds up. For anyone hoping to buy in 2025, Malibu is a city of dreams built on fatally shaky ground. And beneath the coastline, the crash is already happening, starting at the very top. The message is clear. California's real estate landscape is shifting dramatically. Stay informed. Stay vigilant. Its beaches still call. Its skies are still blue. But beneath the sunshine, the cracks are showing, especially in the housing market. From Los Angeles to Sacramento, from once booming suburbs to iconic cities, buyers are waking up to a new reality. The same homes that soared in price just 2 years ago are now sinking. This isn't just a slowdown, it's a reckoning. Overbuilding, inflated pricing, sky-high insurance, and shaky rental returns have left many Californians and hopeful newcomers holding the bag. And in some cities, that bag is full of falling equity and rising regret. The American dream didn't disappear here, but it did get distorted. So, if you're looking to buy in California, be cautious, be informed, be strategic. Not every palm tree hides a paradise. Some are planted in markets that won't recover for years. Don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone who needs to see this vital information, and of course, hit that subscribe button for more in-depth analyses from Discover the Nation. We'll see you in the next video, because sometimes knowing where not to buy can be the best investment decision of all.